so just do the first one.
Pull it so the camera can see it. There you go. There you go.
Whoever. Wait, actually, do you have the first one?
Oh, do I?
Do you want to like put it like on like a magnet?
It's gonna be hardcore.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
This is yours. Yeah,
That's mine? Okay, so what we did for our first question is what artistic and literary traditions flourish in Muslim world? What I looked up is the Muslim religious leaders created an arabesque, which is a intricate design of composed of curved lines that just floral shapes and rugs, textiles, and glass.
How do you spell that?
Arabesque.
And they're not in order, just saying.
So-
So that one was number 4.
Okay,
What was it?
so arabesque, ARABESQUE, arabesque. That's my spelling bee. Huh? Oh, okay. Also, the Muslim artist also perfected skills in calligraphy, the art of beautiful handwriting. So I feel like maybe calligraphy might have been they might have started in the Middle East where Muslims and Arabs started to, right? What are you laughing at?
He's raising his
He's raising-
hand to ask
Oh, yeah,
a
do you have a question?
How do you spell that?
Calligraphy?
We'll go. Okay, just.
Okay, calligraphy, C. Oh my gosh, this is why I'm not good at spelling.
Okay, CALLIGRAPHY.
Nailed it.
She's better than
This
me
is
at
why.
this.
It also, you probably can't see it that well, but it has it in red.
I see. I can see
Hey
Tiara.
guys, no side conversations, please.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright. What? Okay, alright, so architecture is another big thing that Muslim and Arabs used. They adapted the domes and arches of Byzantine buildings to new uses. So, kind of like I'm not really sure if Byzantine used a flying buttress or not. I don't think they did. Did they use it? Okay. So that's one of the examples. So yeah.
Arab writers were prized storytellers, which we'll get into later. And also, Muslims made domes and arches, which is pretty artistic. And they used to have a rich tradition of oral poetry, which means they would just do poetry out loud. So they know what that means.
Rather than writing it down.
Yeah.
Go Gabe. Let's go get
The Muslims use like what? The Muslims use like Arabic scriptures, like, and so they also
Muslim. Wait, what scriptures?
Arabic.
Arabic. I say Arabic.
It's alright. You'll have to do.
They put religious ideas into poetry, so like they had yeah, that's basically it.
Cool stuff.
Also, they had shared their scriptures with like a whole bunch of different people, like the Greek, the Persians, Jewish, Egyptians, and like Turkish people.
Can you go over the list
So
again?
they shared their scriptures with the people.
With
With
the
Greek, Persian.
Greek, Persians, Jewish,
With the
Egyptian, and the Turkish people.
People.
Say it again.
Greek, Jewish,
It's not that
Turkish.
hard to read.
Egyptian.
I'm sorry.
Actually,
can you read that one more time?
it
Just kidding.
Sorry.
Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
The Muslims made geographic shapes that were repeated to create interesting designs. So they would like I guess they would just kind of put different shapes together, but it would create, I guess, a cool design that was art and stuff. They used many different shapes and figures as well as words to create beautiful artwork, kind of like this point, but they just, I don't know, they just
Guys, please don't distract them.
And
Wait.
so, yeah, it's kind of like the other point, but also they used words and figures to make cool designs that they would have as art. And also, they made beautiful mosaics and they cleared up their own types. I don't know what I meant. but
Cleared up their own types of styles.
They made their own types of styles for the mosaics, so like they would just kind of make it their own instead of like making it different, I guess. Yeah.
So for that one, the first one is Muslims made domes and arches. And then the second one is oral poetry. Third one is storytellers. Fourth one is arabesque. Fifth one is.
What's the first
Go all the way back
That
to
was
number
like
one.
Okay.
way too fast.
Sorry.
Seven- no.
Okay, so the first one is domes and arches. The second one is oral poetry. Third one is storytellers. Okay. Fourth one is arabesque. Fifth one is calligraphy and handwriting. And then sixth one is domes and arches. Seventh is poetry.
What's after domes and arches?
Poetry. And then, what was that? I don't know. The next one was Arabic,
Not really.
not
Uh,
Arabic. Wait,
where are we? Lost.
We're number 8.
Yeah.
We just finished number 8.
Oh. Alright, cool.
The next one was scriptures with the Greek, Persian, Jewish, Egyptian, and Turkish people.
What am I not?
Okay, and then shapes, figures, and words. Then mosaics is the next one. MOSAICS. And then the last one is geometric shapes.
Wait, what was number 12? Geometric shapes.
Geometric shapes.
Yeah.
Is everyone good?
Yeah, good.
Alright.
Okay, so kind of what I was saying about how they were Christ storytellers and everything. Oh, first of all, second question is how did new business methods encourage trade and industry? And like I was just saying, they wrote famous stories such as Aladdin and his magic lamp, which is yeah, which was like obviously a big movie and everything, and like that's a pretty big deal. And then also created new opportunities for elementary education because they had more things to learn about and stuff. And
Okay, so, I think one of the ones that are pretty important is poetry, that they could be used for reference in daily life using businesses or educational or industrial, whatever. It works great with all those three. I feel like that, yeah, I feel like that's a pretty big part. Also, Muslim art and literature reflect the diverse traditions of various people who lived under Muslim rule, meaning that the Muslims kind of had a different type of art and literature, differentiating between other people in that time who did art and literature. So it was very unique how they did that, to sum it up in one word. Did I do the green one? I did that.
That's not his.
Did you do anyone else? Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, cool. We
Well,
good.
Muslim merchants formed small communities in India and often played prominent roles in business and commerce. So basically, they just like came together and
Commerce. Sorry.
Okay, so yeah, they did that, and they also traveled all over the world and. Anyways, they traveled all over the world and discovered many lands and sites on the earth. And yeah, and then they sold and purchased goods and spread many good manners and love. And so they just basically just went everywhere, and then they sold stuff and they bought stuff, and it just made
Trade
it
the
good
cycle.
for trade, because then more people would like, I don't know, more people would want to buy and sell.
Kind of like the
from
stock
them.
market, kind of.
Yeah.
They were able to use the trade for like money and like banks to trade with people. And, yeah. They also used it for slaves. So it worked out for the slaves. Like, of course, it's not good for the slaves, but the slaves were able to get work, and with that, the landowners were able to have slaves to basically give them businesses for other people. I mean,
Can you say that one again?
And then, so, in case you didn't get them all, first one was elementary education. And the second one is Aladdin and his magic lamp. Magic lamp. Third one was diverse traditions. Then the fourth one was educational and business. The next one was references. And then the sixth one was slaves. And the next one was work and business. The next one was money. And the next one was travel. And then sold and purchased. And then the last one was communities, India, and
And what?
commerce. Commerce. Can't speak.
It's okay. I can't read.
Alright, middle of the box. Yes, no?
You guys done? That's it, right?
Oh, I just want you to.